Let me hear you say Crux, yeah. Crux, yeah. Let me hear you say Crux, yeah. Crux, yeah. Crux, yeah podcast.
Crux proper.
Crux, yeah. Fuck Shiva Ari.
He ain't here. The black hole's gone.
Yeah,
I'm in
here.
his chair.
Yeah. Mark's here to fucking sit in his chair. He's not here to give that fucking sarcastic look on his fat face.
He asked me to do that, though.
What?
Give a sarcastic look.
No, he didn't.
No,
that would
okay.
take too much effort. We all know that he didn't do that.
He didn't contact you whatsoever.
Dude, the fact that he called me twice today, that's the most work he's done all year. Is call somebody twice in the same day.
I did about a bitch.
So we got a fucking new guest, first time guest. As always, we got the regular Marc Plata in the house right here.
Yeah,
but then we also have from the What Up World podcast, we got Chris in the house.
That'd be me. I would clap, but this thing's gonna roll away from me, and then I have to go catch it. So
Chris T.
fine.
What is it again, Chris?
What my
Just
Twitter?
Chris. Yeah. What's your last name? I just said Chris.
Oh, Tadlock.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't want to mess up the last name.
Tadlock.
Tadlock.
Yeah.
Tadlock. Chris Tadlock.
Made it so much more complicated.
Yeah,
than it
I was
really
like
is.
Tadler. I was like,
You
what
went.
is this?
I don't know why you went that way.
I
but
what
I don't even know where
heard.
the.
I don't have
came from.
headphones on, like you said.
See,
Yeah.
that's probably the problem.
Yeah, you were flexing on about your podcast.
Oh yeah, dude. Before we started, he's just fucking dropping podcast knowledge left and
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
We also learned that Chris also snorts a lot of meth because he's been talking a lot
Yeah.
before the podcast.
Well, yeah.
started.
Yeah, I do way more meth than I should.
I think that's any meth is way more meth than you should.
I love how you
No, a little
yes-anded
bit-
that.
a little
Yes,
bit is
I do
fine.
meth, and not only do I do meth, I do more meth than I should.
Not just like a little bit is fine, but it's when you start blowing through 8 balls, then you got a problem.
Dude,
That's true.
that would be bad.
Like how quick do you think it's going to be for these kids on Adderall to start doing just straight
Well,
meth?
you know what Adderall is, right?
It's meth.
There you go.
Junior, yeah.
Speed.
Meth Junior.
Yeah, it's clean
It's
speed.
diet
Yeah.
meth.
Diet meth for kids.
It is,
Yeah.
dude.
That's all
It
it
is.
It's fucking diet meth.
But
Now,
eventually.
Chris is one of the rare guests every now and then that is also a podcaster, which is cool because you understand, you know, the whole thing about it, and you're used to doing it a lot. So that's cool. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you get people that haven't done a lot of podcasts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they come on, they're like, "What's up, fucking guys?" And you're like, "Dude, just chill the fuck out, dude."
How do they do it? Do it again. What is it?
Yeah, they're-
What's up, fucking guys? You know?
let me tell you fucking something, man.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
Well, the uncool thing you did was that you had a writer when you showed up. You're like, I expect these things.
Yeah. He wanted
did?
Yeah, you had
a
it.
medium rare steak.
Yeah, and a
Yeah, and
charcuterie,
I had a
charcuterie
list.
board.
Charcuterie board.
I don't
huh?
know what that is.
What?
What? I would say
Oh,
I had a
you know
list
what that
of
is?
things. No, I have no fucking
It's
clue.
like so when you see those like fancy little boards of like meats and cheeses and fruit and shit.
Oh, the rich people shit.
Yeah.
I don't-
On a board.
Yeah.
It's a
See,
charcuterie
you know how
board.
I know I'm broke because I don't even know what the
You know
fuck
what
that
that
is.
I worked in a lot of different restaurants. Dude. I've had so many shitty restaurant jobs.
Quiznos 3 times.
Fired from 3 Quiznos. But
How the fuck do you get fired from 3 quizzes?
I know, it's like Friday, right? It's like my own version. Like, how you gonna get fired
on your day
on
off.
your day off? It's like, how you gonna get fired from 3 Quiznos?
3 different sandwich shops. How do you do it?
It's fucking insane. How did they rehire you to another
Oh, dude,
Quiznos?
That's the funniest
That's the
story.
funniest part, dude. I gotta start talking about that on stage because I got fired from the first one because I went in stoned all the time and fucked up a bunch of sandwiches in the middle of lunch rush and like knocked over a bunch of cups. And you
I
know,
feel like that's the only way to get fired from Quiznos is fucking up their sandwich.
yeah, and you know the guy who owned it, it was his own franchise, obviously,
Yeah.
right? So he took it very seriously because it's like his money in action.
Rightfully so.
Yeah,
I mean,
rightfully
fair enough, yeah.
Oh yeah. And he just got fed up with me, man. Was like, "Hey, man, you just cost me, you know, a bunch of whatever it was. You know what I mean?
Money. It's called money.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that or not.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Okay. You want to be like that,
That's what
Chris?
he's
You want to be
making.
like that? This is gonna be that kind of podcast. So she's
Shiva
like, you know,
is here.
what I mean is like, however much money. No, she would have been like, "This is stupid. I've heard this story 3 times already." So,
Well, I haven't. So
but
fuck
yeah,
that
so he's like, you cost me however many dollars or whatever.
Yeah.
So then he fired me. And then so I was like, well, dude, I need another job and I know how to make all these sandwiches. So I went and got a job at another Quiznos that was not far away from that one. And the lady that hired me, little did I know that was the guy's wife. And that was our other franchise they had. And she didn't know that her husband had just fired me. like a day earlier or whatever the fuck. So I'm working in the other Quiznos, and he goes there to pick up some supplies or whatever. And he sees me working there, and he says to us, he's like, "What the fuck? You hired this stoner fucking sandwich guy?" So there I was. And then, so she decided to fire me not long after she found out about that. And then technically the third one I worked at, it's just funnier to say I got fired from 3, but I did get hired, and then I quit the other Quiznos because by then I was like, oh, like, can I get a raise? I worked there for like a month, and they were like, no, we can't. And, they're like,
I put in like no effort.
Yeah.
Can I get a raise?
This is Quiznos. There's a glass ceiling here on the fucking
For every gender.
on the salary amount.
Oh shit, that's fucking. That's
Especially after being there for 30 days.
Yeah.
That's a funny ass story though.
Yeah. It's
When you
not
quit,
bad.
where you're like, I've left better Quiznos.
Yeah.
I've
Right.
left better places.
I've been fired from way better. Yeah, dude. So anyway, it's
How
a
did we
funny
get on
story.
that conversation?
I don't know. It always ends up coming back to me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Quiznos.
Yeah.
Man, they're not coming back at all.
We were talking about jobs. We were talking about food. We were talking about the charcuterie.
Charcuterie board. That's
So that
right.
one of the
that's how we
jobs
got here.
I
I was
had-
literally thinking like, how the fuck did we get?
That's
on
how it
Quiznos?
happens, dude.
By the way, I think Quiznos was better than Subway, so I 100%.
We've
miss
talked about Quiznos, man. They
And-
gave Subway. They're the reason why Subway toaster subs.
Yeah, I remember that.
Fucking
I
beautiful.
remember that being a thing. I miss Blockbuster too.
All right.
can't-
Well, now
I
we're
say
getting a
I
little
can't.
crazy.
Nope.
but-
He's
That's
getting
just
weird.
because I'm old. Like I know.
They're doing a series. They have the
Yeah,
Blockbuster. I just saw it.
I already
last
tweeted
night.
it.
Wait,
Yeah.
what? A
I
series?
already tweeted.
I already tweeted it. It's too late.
He's saying
I
like
know
that's
what joke
something
you're
you
coming up
can't
with.
talk about it anymore. He's like, bro, I already tweeted that.
it's already
Okay?
done.
Let's move on. I've tweeted it, so now we can't
it's
talk
all
about it.
news. Get it out of here.
It's already done. It's
No,
already
yeah,
done. No,
uh,
I think it's hilarious. The irony in it.
I just saw it last night. I saw the preview. I didn't watch it yet.
Well, don't. It's horrible.
Oh, is it? That sucks.
What is
Yeah, I
it
know.
about? Just a.
It's
about
about
Blockbuster.
It's about the last Blockbuster going out of business.
No,
because
not
Netflix.
that. No, did you talk about the documentary or the series?
No, the series.
Okay. So that's about that
literally
too.
what it's
Okay.
about.
I thought it was like back in the height of
I love how he
Blockbuster.
tells me, he's like, no, that's not that one, even though he hasn't watched
Well,
it.
because there's a documentary too.
Yeah, I know about the
Yeah.
documentary. But
Yeah.
Blockbuster's made
Oh,
a.
you tweeted that one too. I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I think it's funny to tweet about Blockbuster because that was not a thing when Blockbuster was huge. That's they don't connect. They don't connect whatsoever.
Yeah.
If anything, you should have wrote a blog or something.
a blog.
Yeah, it's like a tweet.
I forgot that was a thing. Yeah,
Yeah, most
used to write
people did.
blogs.
Yeah, there were blogs back when Blockbuster
Yeah.
was around, not Twitter.
They were like
Should've-
the first ones to go viral.
You
with
should have
blogs.
posted on your Friendster.
Yeah, that's the.
Yeah, on MySpace.
Yeah, that's what you needed.
Either or.
But your job, charcuterie board. You worked at a
Yeah.
fancy restaurant, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I worked in a bunch of, and that wasn't even that fancy. It's just like, that was like a happy hour thing. They had charcuterie boards or whatever. That's how I knew what it was. Because I'd seen them, but I didn't know that's what they were called.
Yeah, I've never eaten at a fancy restaurant, so
So,
no fucking
like
clue.
the-
I'm glad I know now what a charcuterie.
well, the nicest
Yeah.
ones you'll find to any of us really would be a Lunchable.
yeah,
pretty
that's
much
the
that.
closest thing I ever.
that
got
is
to
a
what you
low
guys talking
budget
about.
Yeah,
charcuterie board.
yeah.
It really is.
I'm all right with it. You know, I will only do the original turkey and crackers with the little cookies on the side. I will never do the pizza again. Do y'all remember the Lunchable pizzas?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were horrible, but we loved them.
Charky?
And the nachos, I remember they had nacho ones too.
Did you just shorten it? Did you say, what did you say?
What did I say?
Charky?
Yeah,
What did you-
maybe I
Sounds
did.
like a sounds like a racist or racial slur, bro.
I can get away
Charky,
with it.
Come here.
I can get away with it. You saying it is a lot more
It's
questionable.
the fictional racial racial slur.
I say the word mook a lot to my wife, and she was like, I don't like that. And I was like, why? She was like, it sounds like a racial slur. I was just like, it's just the word. I don't even know if mook is a racial slur. I'm just saying it to you.
I was actually
yeah.
going to ask you if it was.
I have no clue.
I don't.
I just call her a mook sometimes.
I don't keep up with the latest, racial slurs.
You look like you do.
unfortunately. I feel like I don't. So
I'm just joking.
100%
I'm just joking.
He already
I don't.
tweeted that, bro.
I already tweeted that one.
Fucking move on, okay?
Move on from
We
mook.
can't talk about it.
Yeah.
All
we
right,
gotta
speaking
get
of
some
that,
other
speaking
shit.
of announcements and all that shit, let's just go ahead and do plugs real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just get that out of the way. So, as always, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at Crux Crawford. That's at CRUX Crawford because there's no other name like it. And I'm going to be at this Wednesday, November 9th. I'm going to be at Plano House of Comedy. And then, let's see, after that, what day is the fucking...
18th.
That's the 18th. So then November 18th, I'm going to be at Turning Point
You got it.
in Bedford, Texas.
Yeah, you got it,
right?
buddy.
And then the day after that, I'm going to be at the Brazos Theater in Waco, Texas. And then November. Let's see. We're getting to the end of November. There's, God damn it, there's another one. I'm recording with both phones, so I don't have them in front of me. December 3rd, back at Vapors Live. That's the rescheduled date for Hot Springs, Arkansas. Mark, where can they find you? Where are you going to be?
Mr. Platypus 17 on Instagram. I'm going to be at the same brewery with Crux on the 18th, which is a Friday at Turning Point. I'm also going to do a Red Room spot at Hyenas on the 19th for Rudy Ramsey. December 3rd, I'm going to be back at Four Corners. And that's all I have going on at the moment, yeah. Guest? Chris?
Yeah. Chris Tadlock. Where can they find you? Where are you going to be?
Well, you can find me on Twitter at the Coco Kid, of course, and then also
we covered that.
We covered his Twitter.
You can find me on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, everywhere I am. What Up World Podcast, of course. I got to plug that in. I'll also be at Turning Point in the crowd, though, because I wasn't invited to be on the actual stage.
You're paying for a ticket, too, just so you know.
And I don't even get comped.
You're not getting a +1.
But no, I'm not anywhere right now. I'm too busy to be doing stand-up at this point.
God damn it, dude. I feel like at the end of November there was something I was missing. But whatever, dude. It doesn't fucking matter.
It's too late. I already tweeted.
Just drop out.
Yeah. He already tweeted. Chris already tweeted about it.
Damn, boy.
I'm too quick. Twitter fingers.
Anyway, dude. So you said you were going to talk about, you want to share a story or something?
Yes, I have a Crux Crawford story. And you're going to fucking love this.
I better love it.
I think the viewers are going to love it.
I'm carrying today.
All right, so check this out. Well, not really. I mean, no. I already have a whole thing with Twitter going on right now. So
carrying. Okay.
I don't think you are.
I thought you said I'm Carrie.
No,
like from Carrie. Like
no.
you're like on your period in the shower.
No, that was last week.
Okay. Sorry, man. What was that?
I just got weird over there. Anyway, so all right, so I was at so I'm at Arlington Improv, right? And I met him. I didn't know. I knew it was him, but I didn't want to be that guy to just walk up and be like, "Oh my god,
we talked about this.
Let me suck your penis off." I don't want to be that guy. So what I did was I went and I checked the list, and I was like, "Yeah, it's Crux." Okay, so I want to go talk to him and everything, and it was all cool. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do some new jokes today." I was like, "All right, cool." So we go in there and everything's cool. He goes on stage, and I'll never forget this shit because it was the funniest thing that I've ever seen. He goes up on stage and there's two dudes sitting in the very front row. Oh, shit. Shut up. So there's two dudes sitting in the very front row. He goes on stage and he goes, "Oh, hey, how long you two been gay?" Dead silence. No one
dating.
No one says a fucking word.
Dating.
And I just busted out laughing in the corner because it was the funniest shit I've ever seen. And he goes, "No?" All right, moving on. Goes back, starts reading, and does his first joke.
Yeah.
Dude, I was fucking dying.
So he dug himself a little hole.
Like off the rip. Just immediately was like, how can I not get laughs? This will do it.
What was really funny was, so I said, how long you guys been dating? Not
you did
gay.
say dating. I'm sorry. You did say dating. I want to clarify that. He did say
very
dating.
PC, Crux.
Yeah. So then, but what was really funny about that is that both the guys like looked at each other and then like nodded no, and we're like, "Oh man!" Like they were ashamed. It was just so funny because like they could have gone like, "No, we're not gay," or whatever. But they were like, "Oh man!" And like a bunch of fucking people, like the other, like, it was like there was like two. I think those dudes. I don't even know if they were comics or not, but they were like two regular people in the audience, and then the rest were comics.
Oh, okay.
And then there was Chris. And then,
nice.
I didn't mean like that. No, I didn't mean like that. I didn't mean it like that. No, there was comment. No, not at all, dude. No. So there's including Chris. Sorry, I wasn't even trying to do that. But anyway, like a lot of the fucking other dudes, they were like, "Oh, bro," you know what I mean? It was
and I am just fucking dying.
Yeah. It was like.
Would have made it better if they looked at each other and one of them was like, "No," and the other was like, "Oh, I guess we're not." You know,
right?
It's like you saw the heartbreak in his eyes. Like, we're not dating.
Like it would have been
he
way
just
better.
Scooted over to the left and started tweeting.
Yeah. It would have been way better if they'd just gone like, "We're not gay." You know what I mean? That would have been.
No, I think the way it went down
good.
was perfect for me. I had a time in my life.
He enjoyed it apparently.
Well, no, I enjoyed it too.
Yeah.
It did. First of all, it did way better than what he was trying to illustrate. It fucking did great.
Is that your opening statement to everybody?
Oh yeah, because I started off almost every time I do that, the improv open mic, because most people are scared to write their name down first. So I go up there and I'm always like, I just always have fun. I always do brand new stuff, and it's just like whatever, I have a good time.
That's good.
So
really good.
Dude, it was dead silent.
Yeah.
I'm speaking the facts. It wasn't until I laughed that everybody else started laughing.
So that's what happens. It was like all comics though. It was like all comics and like two regular the guys that were dating.
Yeah,
two regular,
those two homos.
The way they
obviously.
look, dude, the disappointment on their face when he said it.
I
Was
know,
just,
they were like,
it was fucking priceless. I gotta admit, it was.
I'm just
fucking
trying to
priceless.
come out here and have a good time. I'm getting called gay. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's great, man.
It was great. I loved it.
It was weird.
But
dude.
you're the guy that came up to him about the podcast. Oh, okay. That paints the whole picture now.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. He said that you did try to.
I
suck
mentioned
his
you.
dick.
Yeah. Last episode. I said it was really cool.
Yeah, he was really thirsty to meet me. He said he was
That's
just like,
exactly
he asked
the
for
vibe
an
I got.
autograph. He was
I
like,
did, and he signed my ball.
Are you shaking your head? No,
I didn't say any of that.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say any of that. Everybody's misrepresenting what I actually did in real life.
There's proof. It's called a podcast. They can listen to the last one.
Yeah.
Listeners.
But no, he's a cool guy.
Very awesome. Yeah, that's because I wouldn't have done that. I would have seen somebody that I like. Oh, cool, and I would just let that moment pass.
I'm such a fan of everybody that's doing shit though. That's the
awesome.
thing with me is like if you're doing, I don't even care what it is. Like if you're just doing something,
Easy.
Don't try to
positive,
constellation prize.
I'm
I'm
a
just a
huge
fan of
fan.
everybody who tries.
I
I mean,
am.
we should just give participation
I am.
trophies
If
to
you go
everybody.
back and like watch my podcast from beginning to, it's just friends doing shit.
Yeah.
My very first guest was a barber.
Hey, a good barber means
What's
a
wrong
lot
with that?
to the world.
Yeah.
I have
So-
been using the same barber for
But
like 8
she's
years.
not just any barber. She cuts hair for the homeless for free.
Oh.
So it's like as long as you're doing something positive, I'm like, hey,
That's good.
talk.
Yeah,
Let's do
that's
something.
good. So he's talking about the homeless. Ugh,
Yeah.
that's gross.
Yeah. This is not going well. This is not going as good as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, he likes people to do well in life. That's not the vibe we like here. We like people suffering.
that's right. We're supposed to
Like
shit on
suffering
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
negativity.
Yeah, even though he's not here, he's still here.
Yeah.
And he's blessing us
Yeah.
with his negative.
Shiva?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I'm sitting in his chair.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Next thing you know, you're going to grow your hair out.
Look like a bum.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's start. Never mind.
Jesus.
I'll stop. He's a great guy.
Sounds like it. Sounds
yeah.
like you guys are real friends.
What's your podcast about?
Anything and everything. Talk about whatever. I
Like-
mean, we basically just find the craziest shit on
Bro,
the
he already
internet, react
tweeted
to
about it.
Yeah, that's right. My bad. That's just my bad. You know, our podcast is a libertarian podcast. I don't know
Is
if you
it
know
really?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It is a libertarian podcast.
It feels
Most
very
people don't know that.
libertarian.
Yeah.
They come in here and talk about comedy and other dumb shit, but it's like really it's freedom.
Dude, we're here to be talking about the government not getting in our lives.
Yeah.
You know?
Taxation is not representation or whatever that thing is. What we talk about all the time. How do you?
I love
feel?
how you know so much about the topic, though.
Yeah, like I filter in and out most
Like
of the time.
you're killing it.
Yeah,
Just keep
I
going.
just in and out most of the time. But yeah, so anything and everything.
yeah.
So you have a co-host. Oh, what's his name?
Fred Jackson, aka Fred.
What are you, a
80 on
cop
Twitter.
over here? Oh,
I'm
what's
just
his name?
curious.
What did you do? When did you last do it? Where were you? What'd you have? What was the sandwich?
Yeah, well, yeah. What was a sandwich? Was it a Quiznos sandwich? It wasn't a
It was
Quiznos
a
sandwich at
Quiznos.
all. No, I'm just curious. I wasn't sure what his podcast is about. It's a good place to promote it and what it's about. So maybe he'll get listeners. I'm sorry.
He has people, bro. You know who was on there recently? Is Sean Santos, who didn't
Yeah.
show.
Oh, that
Okay, so
fucking
Sean
piece of
Santos,
dirt.
I'll tell you right now, dude, and he's a friend of mine, whatever. But dude, he has probably
No friend of mine.
He's probably hit me up the most about coming on here again.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, dude, whenever you want. And then he's like, okay, I'm coming on. I'm like, cool, sounds good. Doesn't show up. It's like, dude, out of all the people that want to come on, you fucking say you're going to come on and then you don't, which is fine with me because that's why I like to have multiple guests because then if someone doesn't show up, then you still have other people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I don't. That's rough. I've never had that problem. He always showed up when he said he was going to.
yeah, it's weird, dude.
How many times has he been on your podcast?
Twice.
Okay.
Now?
That's a little insulting.
He's been on here, I don't know, two or
twice.
three times. About the same.
Yeah.
Are we having
same
a
amount.
pissing contest?
No, not at all. You're
I
turning
am.
it into that, obviously, because you go, oh, that's funny. Well, he always shows up for me.
I'm just saying.
It's a funny
like,
thing. Can I tell a story about how fucking no one laughed when he was on stage? Hey, by the way, this is fucking going great, dude.
I'm just
Fucking going
He's
great.
a fan. Let him say it.
He's like, I'm really fan. Can I tell a story? So this guy fucking failed in front of everybody.
No, he didn't fail.
Was it failing or was it just calling people gay? You know, like what's worse? You
It was
know?
I
just the
asked
moment
how
was
long
funny.
two gentlemen had been dating. I don't think that's homophobic at all. That's a question.
Still hilarious.
I love that you say
It's a question.
These two
fine chaps
sitting in the front row.
Sitting next to each other, jacking each other off. I think it's fair to ask.
Enjoying live comedy, the art form. I
Yeah.
thought I'd ask how long they've been fucking each other in the ass. That's really nice.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I went a little aggressive. At the end, man. That was my fault. My bad.
You went a little over the top,
Yeah, I'm my bad. Anyway, so can I ask him about his podcast?
dude. You could do whatever you want, dude.
Yeah, Jesus. Like he got onto it, like, oh, who am I? The cops? Like, no.
Well, you were grilling him pretty hard, bro. You were like, fucking, oh,
grilling's
yeah,
about
where
to-
did it go? Where did it happen? What did you do?
What happens in a vapor? What is it called?
Yeah, so I'm at Goodfellas Vapor Lounge right
Yeah,
off
that's
of
what it is,
Matlock.
a vapor lounge. Yeah.
My buddy Dwight owns it, so
Nice. All right. They got good deals there.
yeah, actually does.
Yeah. I never
it's-
know what to do with Delta 9. Like I don't quite understand the whole.
Oh, so most people smoke it,
Yeah. But
and it gets them high.
why? When you can just still get like regular weed.
Because some people like the legality of it.
Pussy. See, on the Libertarian podcast, we don't talk about legalities. We talk about liberty, which is freedom. Freedom to do their own. Yeah. Back on that topic.
You know what I noticed is that Chris's shoes match the color scheme of the camera stand. You notice
Sure
that?
the hell
yeah,
do.
it
That's
does.
fucking cool, dude.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
And what are the chances of that?
Yeah.
Are you all
Pretty
right?
cool.
Do you take your Adderall today?
That's pretty cool, man. His shoes match the color of the camera stand. We're exactly 1.9752525 distance from Mars.
Oh, he's on it.
Yeah,
No,
that
out of
math checks
curiosity.
out.
So, what was the episode about Sean? What would y'all talk about there? Because he
I
refuses to
pretty
come
much
over
just
here.
I just pretty much just let him kind of do his thing, just talk and
Yeah.
He can do that.
yeah.
Yeah,
And then, he came on and started doing his jokes and doing his bits, and we laughed and had a good time.
Yeah. Doing his jokes.
Yeah.
Doing his bits.
Doing his
He's
thing.
doing material on the
He's
podcast.
doing material. On the
Did he
podcast.
ask to, or did you tell him like, "Hey, monkey"?
I don't tell anybody what to do. The only thing I ask is that you don't say the N word, because we get like demonetized and shit, and then like
makes
they
sense,
try to take
yeah.
us down.
Yeah.
And you could say like if you're black, you could say it with the NA. Like you can say it with the A, right?
Yeah.
But like regardless of who it is, you can't say it with the ER.
I think even the A is
getting-
no
is-
monetization
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because they were talking about that on this is a long time ago. I guess they had to edit all the times that what's his name? The dude that's a Kill Tony regular. One of the
David
recent
Lucas?
guys. Yeah. Every time he has said it since he's been on the podcast regularly, they had to go back and edit all the original footage and audio and bleep out every time that he said it
Really?
Yeah, I have to do that too.
because they started demonetizing a lot of the videos that he appeared on.
So,
That's so weird because
Yeah.
when Fred says it, they don't do anything. But then when if I have a guest on that does, then all of a sudden it's like they have a problem with it. It's
That is
the weirdest
weird.
thing.
Yeah.
keeping the black man down.
Yeah.
Yet again,
Yeah, I guess so.
can't even say their own word.
Say their own word.
Not fair. Living
It's
life.
messed up, dude.
It is pretty
Messed
fucked.
up.
That's an odd thing, but
Well, it's good that Sean's doing his material on your podcast because
Yeah.
he's not doing it much anywhere else. So
and that's what you get for not showing up.
he listens to this too. He's probably gonna hear that and be like, "Fuck
don't
you, bro."
Let me back on there, dude. He stopped me at an open mic and he was like, "Dude, I want to be on a podcast with you." And I
Yeah.
was just like, "All right, dude, talk to Crux. We'll make it happen." And he tells me he's supposed to be here. He doesn't show up. I'm just like,
Yeah.
why are you harassing me?
And he posts clips sometimes from when he's on here,
Yeah.
and then people will say like, "Hey, man, can I be on your podcast?" It's fun, which I love it. It's funny.
Yeah.
People would think it's my podcast now, which I'm all right with. I don't want your kids, but I do want your podcast.
Yeah, well, that's good that you don't want my kid. It'd be fucking weird if you wanted my kids.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I don't want your podcast. I just want your
Yeah,
kids.
make them child slaves.
Yeah.
What do you think I'm going to do?
You know
with
what's
them?
depressing? You're a parent, Chris. You'll relate to this. I watched all the new Unsolved Mysteries episodes that came out, and they were talking about like the abducted children, like parents that are divorced or separated, and then one of the parents like all of a sudden will take the children and disappear.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Really?
it's scary.
God damn.
Scary, dude.
How new are these episodes?
They just came out. There's Netflix reinvented the series. Yeah.
I used to love that fucking show.
I remember
I
when
love
dads
that
used
show.
to just walk out. Now they're staking their kids. It's
Yeah.
fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's over the top.
It's like it's odd. I don't understand why they're doing this.
It's over the top. But yeah, no, they a couple years ago they started doing it. So if you haven't watched any of the Netflix version.
No, dude, I had no clue it was back.
you're good. You're gonna have fun because there's like 3 seasons.
I'm going to have fun with Unsolved
You're
Mysteries.
gonna have fun watching depressing fucking stories about people.
What am I, a woman?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
Enjoy
like
it.
that's when I have the most fun. Is when I'm watching all
love
the
those.
fucking murder mysteries and all the weird shit. Because
Yeah,
I
me
mean,
too.
Yeah, gives me
You too?
content.
I'm a big true crime. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Dude.
typically a woman thing. Like,
Yeah. I am a
I'm
woman in that
Well,
aspect,
yeah.
in that
Oh.
sense.
I thought this was
I thought you were
libertarian.
coming
What the
out.
fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean,
All
women
of
can
a
be
sudden there's a
libertarian
problem?
too.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not allowed to vote, but they can be libertarian.
They can, they can have the right ideas.
They're
but
not
they can't
allowed to
vote. They cannot vote for those ideas at all.
Yeah.
Who's the host now?
Huh?
Who's the host now? Because I remember you
No
said
host.
No host?
That's not the style. Host is like passe. It's the thing of the past. You know what I'm
I
saying?
enjoyed that old man that went.
Robert Stack.
That's what his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed him so
That
much.
was, I was trying to
Police
think of his
have
name,
no
yeah.
idea the whereabouts of Edward Ramos.
That's the
Yeah.
fucking. Maybe you should start
That
doing
was the
intros to
best.
it. Yeah, that
It
was,
was
a good
June of 1983.
Yep.
And Lisa Ramos was taking her child to the park.
And they always used the same car. It was always an LTD. no matter what happened, it's like it could be a
I
fucking
love
Camaro.
I
and it was
love
an
the true
LTD
crime.
that-
Do it, and don't get me started about fucking Peter. Goddamn, what the guy who narrated Forensic Files forever? He died. Peter. Fuck. What was his last
You
name?
got me on that one. I don't know.
You ever watch Forensic Files? Though?
I had-
Yeah, no, I
I've
watch
watched
it. I just
Yeah.
don't know who the
Yeah.
guy is.
Yeah.
I
Like
could literally care
Fallsville,
less.
New Hampshire is a perfect vacation destination. Families often have fun every fall when they take their children to have fun, but in June of 1992, it was a site for murder. And
Maybe
then,
you
like,
should start
know,
a podcast of like
the
a
murder
good
podcast.
murder podcast. You have a good voice for
Yeah,
it.
well, there's
yeah.
50,000 of those.
There
yeah,
is.
yeah.
so-
Usually hosted by women, and
Yeah.
that's a problem.
Yeah, well,
No.
how long you
actually,
been dating?
No, because John Ballin is the biggest one.
Which one is it?
John Ballin. He's the one that has like 26 million fucking subscribers.
Yeah,
right now.
Twitter is
really?
at Ballin' Out of Control.
Shit, that's wild. No, I really don't listen to a lot of true crime anymore. That was like
Is that
when I
a
was
real
kid.
Twitter?
No,
I was like, that doesn't sound right.
no, it just completely bombed. It just went with it.
I
It
took
just
it as-
got swept under the rug. So I was just gonna roll with it and
He
let it
was gonna
stay
try to
under
just
there.
pretend
But
like it
then
didn't
Chris
happen.
reached under that rug and went, "Wait a minute, what did you say?" He pulled out that dust particle really quick.
Just took it
It was
as
like, "What did
fact.
you just fucking scoot under there, bro?"
Yeah, you think
Yeah, no,
it's-
that's I completely made that up. I'm sure it's
That
somebody's.
was a dope ass Twitter handle though. So I
It's
was
somebody's
like,
handle, right?
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be.
Somebody stole our Twitter handle. So it was
Why?
like, yeah.
What- oh.
So what up world
Oh,
podcast?
yeah, I feel like, yeah. My buddy
I was
has
like, really?
my buddy has enlightened at gmail.com as his Gmail address.
Yeah.
Because he did it like when it was invite only, like early on. So there's a lot of like Buddhist places and all these fucking like yoga places that want his email.
Yeah.
So they'll constantly email and be like, "Can we buy your email address?" You know, et cetera.
How much are they offering here?
Well, it's not that much.
Yeah, well, never mind.
That's what I say. It probably wouldn't.
Plus, he gets a bunch of spam, like excess spam, because it's like enlightened at gmail.com. Like it's it's just a basic popular
Using
email.
the church's money to buy Twitter handles and shit.
Yeah, dude.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
I wish I could go back to the tech boom and just like invest in like dumb shit that would become profitable. Like if you go back in time,
Hindsight's always 2020.
I know
dude.
I wouldn't be. I was like 10 at the time anyway, so it wouldn't matter. But like, if I could go back in time and just somehow like fucking game the system, that'd be
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
great. God, who would have guessed? Or even Beanie Babies. I could have made some money off of that eventually. No one else.
That's it. That's
No,
you're just gonna.
Beanie Babies?
I was like Beanie
Are we gonna
Babies.
do all of them?
Are they still like?
Yeah.
Are they still valuable?
No, but at a point in time, they were valuable. People was.
I remember
yeah.
when they were. Yeah, but I was
so people were
wondering if
making
they
like
were still
fucking
there now.
a lot of money off those from other dumb people thinking they're going to be worth something. My mom was one of those people. Yeah, she was just like, "This will be your inheritance." I was like, "I don't think it
I
will
don't
be."
think it will be.
I don't, and I was right. She was wrong.
yeah,
Not the first time.
yeah. My dad's girlfriend's daughter. Like so, because they weren't married, so it's not really like my stepsister or whatever. But like my younger, I guess like unofficial stepsister or whatever. Like when my dad lived with my girlfriend, she was into Beanie Babies. You know what I mean? She was like 4 years younger than me.
I'm still trying to process all this
so-
family tree thing.
Yeah. It was like my dad's girlfriend's daughter. Yeah, it's weird. So
My
like,
dad's girlfriend's nephew's
yeah, my
dog's
dad's
uncle's
girlfriend's
cousin's brother.
daughter.
I was like, well, okay.
Yeah, when you
Yeah.
had said all that, I was just like,
I was so
did you bang her?
confused.
Because you made it like very clear.
Okay, guys, look, we're not related.
Not
all right,
related.
so that's where I'm going to start.
Is this
okay?
Alabama?
We're not related. And we
they
were
were never
alone
married.
one day. She reached into the sink and she got stuck.
I was trying to
Just
help.
like all the fucking. Anyway, no. So she would fucking collect Beanie Babies all the time, and like I was just like, God, this fucking bitch.
You knew you hated her.
Yeah.
Why for the Beanie Baby
'cause
or
of
just
the
in
Beanie-
general?
Everything she did was just so fucking annoying.
Has that changed?
That's all.
just one
That's
of
the end of the
those
story.
just
No,
one
I'm
of
just
those
kidding. But
She's
she had
not
a
a
bunch.
listener.
No, I'm just playing. She had a bunch of Beanie Babies though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she still has them now. She didn't sell them at the
I
high.
have no idea what that bitch is doing. No, I'm just
I fucked her and that was it.
no, Jesus,
I'm
no.
just playing.
For the
One night
record,
stand.
no.
Wait, everyone understands humor. They're listening to some of a comedy podcast.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many people don't.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and everybody knows oral sex isn't real sex. So anyway, moving on.
It's practice.
Yeah. No.
I don't listen to a lot of true crime. The one I didn't listen to was National Park Disappearances It was a podcast
That's
specifically
for
for people disappearing in national parks, and they happen a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, I was just like,
There's a
what the
book called
fuck?
Missing 411. It was written by a detective,
Uh-huh.
and he wrote a whole series on people that just go missing in national parks, and
That's
they're never
insane.
found, or they're found in really strange and mysterious ways, and in places they shouldn't be.
Man, that's fucking curious. I want to know. So
I am
bad.
way too dedicated into this true crime shit.
Is that
It
really that
I'm just
crazy
too
of a
far
mystery,
away.
though? It's like this person that walks into this vast forest that has a bunch
It's
of
not
crevices
like-
and crazy. You know what I
They
mean?
like-
That no. But when you have kids that go missing here and they end up 46 miles away in this national park behind a fence they shouldn't be behind, and it's only been 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that-
mushrooms are crazy.
I'm telling
That
you.
is true. I mean, we've heard stories about mushrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've heard stories
they're
of mushrooms.
dangerous things that kids shouldn't do.
They are fucking dangerous.
Do the drugs.
Do the
Do
drugs.
all of them.
I would say they're not as dangerous as some other drugs. I would
Yeah,
say
no,
they're
no,
probably
not at all,
The
dude.
safest.
Not at all, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's not exactly a starter drug either. Probably
I feel like also is interesting because I remember I feel like mushrooms are easy to get now compared to I feel like there was a dry period when mushrooms weren't as common, like when they were harder to get your
Yeah.
hands on for a while. I feel like in the mid 2000s there was kind of like a mushroom drought.
Well, they were putting
You didn't
shit
hear
in,
about
the,
them
in,
as much.
in the feed, and it was stopping them from growing in cow shit.
they were what now?
Oh.
They were putting something in the feed that was stopping them from growing.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
wild.
and now that we moved to this more organic thing, it's funny because when the Californians came through and
Yeah,
started taking
yeah.
over Texas, that's when all the shrooms came out of
Pussies.
nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Me. All us fucking
Coming from the guy that
pussies.
tried to give me chive tea.
I was like, he goes, what kind of tea? I was like, do you want some tea? And then I was like, oh, I have turmeric tea. I have sleepy time tea. I have black tea. I have red tea. I have Blackbeard special tea. And then he was like, Jesus, you fucking puss. Just
That's not what I said.
Never
That's not what
mind.
the
Get me some
California shit-
water.
Just give me some tap water.
Just
you
give me
fucking
some.
pussy.
I was joking about that too
Exactly what I
because I said to him, I said this too. It's me, so I'm making fun of myself. He's like, yeah, what? I'll just take a water, and I was like, I have filtered water. Would you like filtered? And then I was joking I was like, oh, that sounded fucking stupid. Like, no, just give me some Texas Tap, you fucking
Yeah,
liberal
I like
pussy.
my water with lead in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
give me the fluoride. you
That's
fucking
what we
weirdo.
like. You drink tap water on the Libertarian
I'll
podcast.
drink the shit from Flint, Michigan. Just give me that.
Yeah. Oh God.
But there
You're
was
the
the mayor of New York made an ad about people drinking tap water in NYC. Did you see that? It was very odd. He was in a kitchen. He was just like, "Be sure to drink your tap water." It went so good, and I was just like, "That's not a good selling. That was terrible." I was just like, first off, tap water anywhere is not fucking good.
Yeah.
And just why would you have to make a commercial to sell it to your fucking people that's living in the city? Like,
Yeah. Fuck that.
what is? I couldn't understand the reasoning behind it. I mean, do you actually drink tap water?
No.
Me? No.
Yeah, I was
Fuck
say
no. I drink filtered water.
Yeah, filtered, sparkling.
And sparkling.
Yeah, I just don't understand why they would make a commercial about that. It's just selling tap water is not like a. You don't have to do that. Like, why? It's
Yeah,
No,
I
you
don't
think
know.
they would be selling bottled water,
Yeah.
or selling
Yeah.
Brita filters or
yeah,
some shit.
partnering up with another corporation, not selling a shitty tap water. It was such an odd commercial.
Yeah.
That just sat
I'm
in
not gonna
mind.
lie, that does seem a little odd.
Yeah, it was very weird. I was just like, I mean, he's a weird guy, but whatever. I don't live there. It's not my fucking problem.
Yeah.
It's not my thing.
Yeah, that is weird, man. That is fucking.
Could you imagine trying to sell tap? You saw an ad, someone trying to sell tap water here.
Yeah.
Why the fuck would you want that?
Yeah.
We've tasted it. It's not good. There's
Yeah.
nothing good about it.
All across the country, ads for tap water are popping up left and right. If you have any information.
Continue.
All right.
Come on. I enjoy. It's been so long since I've heard that
right.
voice. I was
Yeah.
just like, oh, it's kind of
Yeah,
nice.
that was- yeah,
therapeutic. It's therapeutic.
That was the wrong time for a callback.
Yeah. Well, you know
So-
what? It's your podcast. You
Well,
do
there's
it.
no rehearsal here, folks. This isn't, nothing's perfect
And
here.
a one and
Yeah.
a two. Yeah.
That's it.
No.
So
Man, that was another question I was going to ask you.
Jesus, you got a lot of questions for this.
I don't know the guy.
That's fine.
I mean,
Go
it's
for it,
fair.
dude.
Yeah, it's
go for
fair.
it.
I'm
Go
all
for it.
open.
How did you
for
come
questions.
across the Crux podcast? Out of curiosity.
From Sean Santos.
Oh, okay.
Because when he was coming on, I was like, let me look him up because if he's a comedian, he's got to be somewhere.
Oh, okay.
I looked him up, and this is the first thing that
How did
popped
you meet
up.
Sean?
I met
That's
him
even
through
better.
another guy that I worked with that went and got his brakes done or something.
Oh, okay.
He was just like, yeah, this guy's a comedian and he tours. And I was like, all right, because I love comedians.
And then the next day, that guy was driving downhill and the brakes went out. Fucking, he's dead now.
And he's dead.
Ah, shit, that car. Huh?
Thanks, Sean.
He does look like a mechanic. Like, no. Hold on. I want to clarify this. He looks like because he said he wasn't a mechanic. He's a mechanic or something. He's the manager of
I think he
mechanics.
manages the place. Yeah.
I was just like, you actually do like a mid-level manager look to you. He was like, I don't know if that's an insult. I was just like, not really. It's just like just what you look like. He's like a mid-level manager.
Yeah.
If you moved him from the brakes place to a McDonald's, you'd be like, this kind of makes sense, you know? It's like you can just move him to a mid-level
I could never
place.
see that guy working at McDonald's. I
mean,
don't know about you, but I don't
yeah.
think I could ever.
There's no way he's that qualified.
There's no way. Not even close. Not even close.
I was trying to be nice. You're like, he's not smart enough to work at the Golden Arches. Leave
I'm
him.
just fucking
I
around,
know.
man.
I know.
I like Sean, man. He's been on here like 2 or 3 times. And then he's
I love the
minus
guy,
the
yeah.
times he didn't show
Every
up.
time
He
he
would have been on here
comes over,
20
I have
times.
a blast. Every
Yeah,
time.
yeah, he's cool.
Anybody else? Any other comedians you have on your podcast
I
that you recommend?
I had Charles Church Clothes on. That was the last one.
Charles Church Clothes.
I knew you were going to repeat the name.
Yep.
I knew you were going to repeat
That is
the
his
name.
stage name.
Okay. How the fuck do you not repeat the name?
That sounds like
I
it is
repeated
funny
it
because
twice.
Charles Church Clothes. It sounds like something you would say to make fun of somebody. Like, look, fucking Charlie Church Clothes over here,
Exactly.
fucking loser.
That's so funny because that's what I said too.
Did you really? Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Out of curiosity, what race was he?
He was a black dude.
That's what I fucking figured.
You sound angry. That's what I fucking figured,
He
man.
sounded so
On the Libertarian
mad. He was just
podcast.
like,
I'm just joking.
why
We're not
the fuck
racist.
with this black
No,
guy?
I was just. It's such
It's more acceptable for you to be racist.
Oh, that's very true. You know what? On the Libertarian, just dive into it. No, it's. I always say that because I go to black rooms sometimes, and I was on a showcase, and this guy who was like, "Hey, is it just Marc Plata?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You don't have any other name?" And I was like, "No."
Yeah.
And he was just like, "You don't have like Marc, the comedian, Marc the Greater?" And I was just like, "No." And I was like, "It's just Marc Plata." And he was like, "Okay." And he was like, "All right, everybody, coming up is just Marc Plata." And I was just like, well, that was just a fucking lackluster intro.
And then he got up there and went, "Just playing, motherfuckers. I'm Marc Plata, ratatata, and this fucking bitch."
I didn't do that. He wants
I
me
was
to do
hoping
it.
you did.
He wants me to do it so bad.
That's what he's got to start doing.
Yeah, I got to start a bit doing
All
that.
caps.
All caps. That's right. I got to start doing that. But it was so weird because if you
No,
see,
he went up there and he saw 2 guys and he was just like, "Hey, how long you 2 been dating?"
Yeah.
you've been fucking around for, huh? No, but a lot of black comedians have like unique names. I was just like,
Yeah.
I don't fit in with.
You should
this
be
crowd.
like, do like Mark the Destroyer
Yeah.
or something. Mark.
That sounds so.
Mark the Destroyer.
I don't even roast anybody. So if I'm not destroying anybody, what
Or
do I
like
do?
Mark. It's got to be your name, the something.
Yeah,
So it's
Mark.
like Mark.
The comedian.
No, that's so lame though. Fuck, I feel so stupid. And they come out to. Have you ever been to a black room or a black show?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, actually, yeah, I have.
They come out to
But
music.
I didn't perform.
Oh no, I didn't say I asked it that. I said, have you been to one? But
Yeah.
you've
Well,
seen-
it took me a minute because I'm really tired, so my brain's not processing things as fast as they should.
you want some tap water?
No, I've already drank all my water.
Oh, all of your filtered
It's
water?
done.
Filtered water.
Was
Yeah.
that filtered?
It was filtered.
I knew it tasted a little less.
Yeah,
nutty.
it tasted a little
So,
fucking
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's-
hoity-toity.
But no, I have. I went to go see Little Duval.
Okay,
And
they
that
come
was-
out to music. I don't know if you know. Like I'm talking about like a local black show.
Most comedian. I think the difference is this: like the difference between black shows and black rooms, and like whatever you want to call like mainstream or whatever the fuck, or non-black room, whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody comes out to some kind of music if it's like some kind of legit comedy show. Like if it's like at a club, right?
Oh,
if it's at a comedy club.
yeah.
But like I think the difference is so. At black shows, like they'll come out to music just like a lot of comedians will, except the difference is the music will not stop when they get up there. There's like a little bit
It
of a fucking
continues.
continuance of the music.
They'll dance.
Yeah.
They'll have
Yeah.
a good time with it. I'm just like, all right.
And then all of a sudden they'll act like all of a sudden they remembered the music's on and they'll get mad about it. Like, cut that shit off, cut that shit. So they'll sit up there and dance around and fucking get everybody all riled up. They'll be like, all right, cut that shit. What the fuck?
You yell at the DJ.
Yeah. It's
I'm just playing the song
It's so
you
Yeah, but
funny.
DJ's over there like, but you asked me.
Yeah, yeah. It's like, yeah, you asked me to keep going because they'll be like, keep going. Yeah. Hey, cut that off. It's so funny, dude. It's like they'll all of a sudden just
accurate, though.
like fucking.
It really
That's
is.
100% true. Like
100% true.
that's like
It really
if they were
is.
like if anybody that's in here, anybody that's actually seen that in
so
real life,
true.
you cannot argue with me.
No,
That's
not at
100% how it goes down.
Yeah.
They hype it up really hard and they're like, cut that shit. I'm ready
Yeah.
to tell jokes
Yeah.
now. But I had a DJ. He was just like, he came up to me at the showcase. He was like, everybody else is like, what do you want as your song? What do you want as your song? And he got to me. He was like, I got you. He just skipped me over completely.
Damn, really?
And I was like, okay. And then he was like, they introduced me and they started playing Gloria Gaynor. I know. I was just like, what the
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know.
I'll play the fucking
What is
song.
the song? What is
Oh,
it
and maybe
like?
it's not
Can't-
Gloria Gaynor. It's I'm Coming Out. Who sings that one?
Oh, okay.
Who sings that
I'm
song?
coming
Yeah.
out. I want the world.
That's the
to
song they
know.
played for me. I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, he
That
looked
is
at
the
me.
greatest intro song ever.
I went
If
with
you're in
it.
the
play
front
into it?
row,
I played into
Did you
it.
keep going? Like, I'm coming out. Everybody,
I was
Yeah, I
dancing.
would've.
Yeah,
cut that shit off. Cut
Yeah.
that shit off.
Stop it. Just it was such a weird thing. He just like, I got you. And played that song. I was like, but why? You asked everybody else besides me.
So like speaking of black, I did like the Snookies open mic a couple times, and like obviously because I'm the white guy there,
Yeah.
like they would be like, what do you want? They would ask like, what do you
Kid
want
Rock?
for your music to come on? And then I'd just say, just whatever, man. I just whatever you want. And then like sometimes they would do like, you know, fucking like an Eminem song or whatever. But then like this time they put on fucking Drowning Pool Bodies, right? Because they're like fucking like, let's put on the angry white shit for the white boy, dude.
Yeah.
So I just
That's the best, though.
Yeah, I just played into it. I jumped on stairs. I was like, everybody get the fuck up, circle pit, and they're all just staring at me like,
So confused.
man, boy, this white boy's crazy. Like smoking, like
I would
smoking,
have paid
like
to see
smoking
that.
blunts and shit. It was just so funny. It was great. But
That would be the best show.
But it was a mic,
ever.
so like most of the people there were just black comics that I knew.
Yeah.
Like, that
Yeah.
knew me,
That's
so
so
it wasn't.
fucking funny.
Yeah, so it wasn't like it was a big crowd or anything. But
I'm not gonna.
I do like that place.
is
Have you ever
fun.
been to Snookies?
No.
It's a cool place.
Pretty dope.
They
Stop.
just started doing the open mic again because they were remodeling for a while. Wayne, the guy who like owns and runs it, is a very cool guy.
Yeah. When do they do it? When's the mic? Do you know?
It used to be Thursdays, like at 9 or something. I'm not sure what it is now.
If
know
I
they're doing
do,
it again.
if I do go though, I'm gonna request Drowning Pool
Yeah,
do
for
do
sure.
it.
It's
Yeah,
fun.
do
because
like
I want to have I
Yeah.
want to have that story.
yeah, do it, man. Do it.
You do look like you would enjoy Drowning Pool.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah. It's just the tattoos.
Yeah,
That's
just the
tattoos.
tattoos
That's what
alone.
does it.
I was
Just
like,
the tattoos.
It's not the long hair and the metal band. It's
Dude,
the
I
tattoos. that do it.
saw them before they were signed, dude.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
Nice.
They were touring. They were opening for Seven Dust. You guys remember Seven
Oh,
Dust?
I
remember
remember
them.
Seven.
Yeah,
Dude.
so
They were like a hot thing for like a second.
Yeah, so this is a
pretty
long time ago. Yeah, so this was 2000. They were the opening. Seven Dust basically took them on the road because they're from Dallas.
Yeah, they're
Drowning
from Dallas,
Pool, right?
yeah.
So they took them on the road, and we're like, yeah, we're Drowning Pool from Dallas. You know, like
What was the lead singer's name?
We're not
The one that
signed
died, Dave?
of Drowning Pool.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember. I
know
remember he died.
Yeah.
Right when they were blowing up
That's
too.
the unfortunate thing.
Right when they were.
Another
blowing
one was
up.
like Static X, the front man.
Wayne Static.
He died too.
He died way after they blew
yeah.
up.
But they're still touring without him. Isn't that weird?
Isn't that
God, he
weird?
died.
Yeah, it's so
Drowning
odd.
Pool too.
Well, yeah, but they've, yeah.
Wait, Static X is touring without Wayne Static?
Yeah.
Well, who the fuck is took
That's
his
what I'm
place?
trying to
Who
say.
took his place?
I have no
Did
idea.
that guy spike his hair up too?
Yeah, I hope not.
That would
I
be
was
so
about to say
cheesy.
he's gotta have
His
the
whole
frosted
look.
tips, right?
Yeah, well, that would be so cheesy though if he also spiked it up.
Yeah, that'd be kind of, I don't know, I'll be all right there. Like, they
What's
have
it called? Like not Wayne Static or something?
Yeah. Well, Pantera was the same way. But
Yeah,
then
they're
when
touring
Dimebag
again,
got
too.
killed,
Well, it's supposed to be next year.
and
We'll
they were-
see.
Yeah.
But with fucking, how do you replace?
Well, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I
Apparently,
don't
Dime and Vinny's estate.
Uh-huh.
So like the parents, or some shit, whoever runs their estate, approved them going on tour because I guess they had to get approval.
Oh, that makes sense.
yeah, that was
Jesus.
a sad moment though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when Dime got shot. Yeah,
And what's worse is like I want to fast forward like 6 years later, and it's on TV, and they showed the whole video of that guy getting shot.
They played it on TV.
They played it on fucking TV,
Jesus
and I
Christ.
was sitting there like, oh my god, like, I feel so.
Yeah.
That's
That's
fucked
fucking wild.
up, dude. Damn.
yeah, that was fucked up, man. It was crazy.
They won't show a nipple on TV, but they'll show a man getting shot.
Oh, you didn't see the Super Bowl?
Oh, the Janet Jackson
Yeah.
thing? Yeah, that wasn't that great that wasn't that great.
I thought it was a great nipple.
It
It was a nipple I waited my whole life to see. Then when I saw it, I was like, eh.
Nope.
I waited my whole life to see
Yeah,
that,
it
and
makes
I
me
was
sad for your whole life that you waited for that and were let down.
like, that was.
Yeah. What the fuck were we talking about?
God damn it, who knows?
All right, I'm trying to remember. There was a
We
point
went
to
on like
something.
50 tangents.
Yeah.
Drowning Pool, Snookies, and then we went down the whole rabbit hole, and then we
Yeah.
ended up with Janet Jackson's nipple.
Well, it started with him being put on stage with
Drowning Pool.
Drowning Pool.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't remember
And
that.
then
So then your name, the name.
Oh,
so
my
just
name.
Mark Plata, and
Yeah.
they put "I'm Coming Out" or whatever.
Don't say it like that, like or whatever. That's my song. That's my song, dude. It's so insulting. It's so, I was just like, that's what people
That
think
should
of me.
stay as your song.
I might as well keep it, man. Like, because I was at RJ. They started a new mic today also,
Yeah.
and he was like, "What's your song?" And I was just like, "Just choose it." But also, don't fuck with me. I was like, "Don't put something stupid." He was like, "I got you."
Wait, you already went to it today?
Yeah.
Oh God, what time is it at?
It was at 7, but it starts at CPT, so it was like at 8. Why are you laughing?
Okay.
It's true.
Okay.
It's what
All
it
right.
is.
No comment. That's
Okay.
cool.
I'm a black guy. I know what goes on.
I know,
Yeah,
I know.
I'm a black guy. Yeah, they start late. That's why I showed up. They do. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not mad about it. Just what it is. Like when I first started comedy, I was getting booked by more black rooms, and I would show up on time. And they're like,
And all the comedians are still not there.
they're like, all right, what are you here for? I'm just like, for the show. Like, oh, okay. And I'm just like, I'm just waiting here for an hour, 2 hours. They're like, well, we'll start soon. And I was just like, okay, we'll eventually get it going. I was like, I got nothing else to do, I guess. Fuck
Like
it.
this motherfucker showed up on time. Fucking lame
That's
ass.
why I met RJ is because he has a son of a pastor. So he's like on time with everything. So he's like, he's stuck on white people time. And I'm just like, what are you here for? He's like, here for comedy. I was just like, oh, you're the only person that's here? He's like, yeah. I was like, fuck. He was like, yeah, they're running on CPT. I was just like, yeah, I didn't even think about that. And I should have known better. Should have known better, but it's what happens.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that.
I'm what?
Yeah,
I'm fucking just staring. I'm looking. I'm
judgmental.
We're just
looking
listening
at
to
you,
you
bro.
talk.
Yeah, I
Your
was listening.
judgmental look. Yeah,
I was listening to your story, dude. I don't even know what to tell you,
I
bro.
felt the judgmental. Yeah, you better not. What? I don't know, dude. I don't fucking know.
He's getting defensive.
Yeah,
now.
hey,
He's
don't
like,
call me
hey,
racist.
Fuck you.
Yeah, don't say that about me.
You can be racist.
Yeah,
It's cool.
that's right.
Dude, you'd make so much money if you like got hired by OAN. Like fucking, here's this non-white guy that hates everybody, and you'd be like, God damn it, you're right.
If they ever come at me with enough money, I probably could sell myself
You
for a
should.
little while. I think I would do that. I'd give up comedy just to be hateful, and I could do it pretty well. I think I would just. Everybody would get it, except for you guys. You guys are cool.
Oh no, I feel like
If y'all know what I mean, you guys are cool.
Yeah.
You don't, yeah.
Yeah, dude. I get it. I get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying, dude. Yeah. Oh fuck.
So yeah, so your name. When are you gonna? You're
I
gonna
was
be Mark
about,
the
that's
Powerful.
what I've been waiting for this whole time while y'all been on this tangent.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
your
Do you
name
have
gonna
any
be?
suggestions? Like Mark the fucking.
Oh man, the only ones I have are racist. So I
Well,
don't.
those are the best. What are
Do you
they?
want to whisper them to in my ear so I can say them out loud?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. This is like I don't know. I haven't come up with a different stage name. I said I don't want to fucking do that. And I go to black rooms and I just have that name
You
instead.
should do that.
totally
Is it
do
a black
that.
show? Okay, well in that case, I'm Magic Mark.
Maybe I should. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll take Magic Mark. That's actually not
Dude,
bad.
that'd be
That's
sick,
not bad
dude.
at
That's
all,
not bad.
dude.
That
That's a
would
good
be
one.
sick.
You know what?
That would be sick.
You
And then
know,
you come out there and be like, I see a lot of lawbreakers out there. like Matthew McConaughey. And you just start stripping.
And don't tell any material. Just start
Yeah.
getting naked.
Yeah. Did you guys know? I don't know how like in tune you are with like Big J Okerson. You guys fans of Big
Yeah,
J?
I'm aware of
You
him.
Big J guy at all?
Not really.
You know who he is?
I know.
Oh, you don't know who he is?
No, I
Oh,
don't
that's cool. No, I just didn't want to say something you already knew. So like Big J Okerson, he's part of Legion of Skanks. He's a comedian. You know, he's been around for a long fucking time. He's a popular comedian. He's pretty dirty, and his big thing is crowd work. That's like the big part of his act. He's really good at it. Anyway, his whole thing when he started, so this is like in the late 90s because he's been doing comedy for a long fucking time.
wow, he has been.
Do you know about this? Like his whole thing when he was 19, 20, when he started doing comedy, he started with Kurt Metzger. Like they both started in Philly, right? At black clubs, in black rooms, right? And his whole act, because he's like a fat white
guy.
dude, right? His whole act back then is to the theme of the 2001 Space Odyssey, like the da, 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 that he would take his clothes off. He would come out in like a fucking like a tracksuit and he would strip down to his boxers, and he'd be a fat dude. So like it was like funny because he'd like pose like a bodybuilder, but he'd be fat. And like I guess at the black rooms, like they ate it up. Like he would murder with that, and that would be like and then he'd tell a couple little jokes, but that would be like the big thing, and that would be his whole act would be that.
Jesus.
So
Like, he didn't even tell jokes.
I think very little, but that
So
would
he'd just
kill
go out there
so
with like
hard.
a one-liner and then just start taking off his shirt.
I think he would just come out to that, and that would be it, and that was his act, right? That was the bulk of it, and it would kill
if it
so
works,
hard.
like,
It would kill so hard that he didn't, and so he got cocky with it because he was so used to it killing in black rooms. So then he finally got booked at like a regular club, like a mainstream club, and he came out and did that. And like everybody was like, "You fucking bitch! You fucking suck! You suck!"
Oh, he
Like,
got
what the fuck is this?
He got the blunt
This
end
is
of it all.
disgusting. Like everybody, dude, and he's like, dude, before it was even over, like I didn't even finish. Like I just picked up my shit like a stripper and just like, I just walked off stage because he's like he
picked up his
bombed.
once. Like, I'm sorry.
Dude, he was getting booed so bad.
Oh
He
my
said,
God. That's
horrible.
yeah,
That
Oh,
sucks.
yeah. That was used to be his act, and he's like, but it was good. It was a wake up call, man, because he was like, everybody was like, yeah, you need to start writing jokes.
Yeah.
Dude. This the regular mainstream that no one gets this. Like this isn't good, you know.
It's fucking
So,
nuts.
Completely different side.
so then he started like that's when he talks about it. So he's like, that's when I actually started becoming a comedian, actually like writing. Jokes.
He's like, oh, now I actually got to put in work.
yeah, yeah,
Oh, shit. Now I got to go
Giving
write
up.
stuff.
yeah.
Getting naked ain't doing it no more.
Yeah.
But you know what's really cool about black rooms and black shows that I like, and Kurt Metzger actually nailed this on the head. I listened to a podcast he was on because he started with Big J, and that's where they started in Philly all the time doing those rooms. He's like, the cool thing about like black rooms and like black culture and everything is that they really support and encourage and show up for amateur talent more than probably any other race really does.
Yeah,
like
I
any
can
other
agree with
people.
that,
You
yeah.
know, like white people are fucking, dude, we're stuck. You got to be big already for us to care about you. and come see you.
That's actually a fair assessment.
You know what I mean? And that's
I agree
that
with
is
what you just
cool.
said.
It is cool that
Yeah.
they culturally they do that.
It's the FUBU mentality, for us, by us. They support, man. I do.
The FUBU mentality.
That's what it is. It's like they are very like tight into their community. Like they'll show up, man. That's how every.
And it's great.
I don't know, because you remember Apollo?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like they'll show up, but they might boo
Yeah, they
you.
show up, but
Yeah.
you might
They might
get
not-
yanked off stage by a dude wearing it with a cane.
But that's good though. 'Cause
I like the
sometimes
honesty.
If you're at
It
an
is.
open mic and like I've and I'll say this, I used to run an open mic with my friend Danny McGow, and if somebody was like just
Did you? Did you?
yeah
That was a lot of fun when we did that, man.
yeah. But
Do
anyway,
you know Danny McGow?
No.
no, he's,
Well, when you meet him, you will. You'll know.
I'm going to hear that in
You'll
Walmart and
totally,
be like, is that him?
You'll totally hear it from across the room.
I've heard that laugh before.
yeah.
I can love that guy. But there'd be someone just like eating shit for like 7 minutes. Like it's 7 minute sets, and I was like at like minute 5, I was like, light him. Just give him the fucking light. He's like, you're not 7. I was like, just do the light. Just like, if he's up there 2 more fucking minutes, I'm gonna throw a chair at him. I was like, because some people need that. People think they're doing fine, and there's no reaction. They just keep on. Sometimes you got to know when to fucking bail. And
Yeah.
some people don't have that in their head.
Yeah.
I was like, just light them early. And I am proud of it. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah. Light him early. I was very good at just like, get him the
Light
fuck
him up.
Yeah.
Get him the fuck out of there. I was just like, he's not doing good.
Yeah. Was there a crowd or something?
There was people at
Oh,
these mics.
fuck. Okay. I thought you meant like there was just
See,
comics.
that's what I thought.
I was like,
thought it
Jesus,
just
bro,
comics.
let
I'm
him
like,
work some
damn.
shit out.
No.
How long you guys been dating?
Let us tell him he sucks.
There it was. He did it.
That was a good
That was a
callback.
good callback. He nailed it. But that's why I respect the Apollo. It's like, if you suck, maybe you should get yanked out.
My biggest dream was to always play the Apollo.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. I wanted to go up there and like either kill or bomb. And I don't fucking care either way.
I think you still could. Don't they do it?
No, I think the Apollo closed.
Oh, really?
It
It's
closed a
done?
long time ago.
Oh, I thought they still did it, though.
I think they had like a small revitalization. And then
Yeah, I used to watch that
went
like
back down.
religiously when I was a kid because I was so big into stand up and stuff. And
Remember
I
how they
would
used to have that train?
Yeah.
Well, that was Soul Train.
No, they're thinking of Soul
Stupid
Train.
fucking.
No, because that came on right after
Did
the
it?
Apollo.
I would
thing.
watch
That's
that too as a
probably
kid.
Why you remember
Yeah.
Yeah. But when
Thanks
I
for
was
bailing me
watching-
out. I like that.
Well,
Thank
it's
you.
just
No, that was
true.
great. I liked it. Yeah, that was good.
Crux is like,
stick
You're like,
it
hey, that came on right after, so I could
stick
see.
together, guys.
yeah, stick together. Someone's got to have his back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Amen, brother.
but no, I did want to do the Apollo. That's where a lot of the greatest comedians did their
and it's crazy because a lot of greats got booed. Like Patrice O'Neal got booed off stage.
Shut the fuck up, really?
Oh yeah,
I didn't know
dude.
that.
So many people got booed off stage, dude. A bunch of fucking black.
Yeah, Jamie
comedians
Foxx got booed so bad he went on there and he started playing the piano and just sang a "fuck you" song. To the
Damn.
crowd.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, look it up on YouTube. It's one of the best bits ever. He just
Have
went
you
up there and he
seen-
was like, "Fuck you, fuck you."
Did they keep going or did he bring
He just
him
kept
back?
doing it
Okay.
because he had time. So
Oh,
he
fuck
was just
yeah.
like, "Fuck it." They all started laughing, and then before you know it, and then right after that, who was it? Who else was it? Oh man, so many people got fucking booed. Chris Rock got booed out there.
A lot of people did.
Let's see. I mean, fucking name a great comedian. They probably got booed.
They probably got
Mac.
booed at the Apollo for sure.
Yeah, that's what it does. You know, Bernie Mac is someone I wish was still around.
Bernie Mac was one that got booed. And he went out there
Yep.
and said, "I ain't scared of you,
So many
motherfuckers."
Oh yeah,
That was Def Comedy Jam where he said that.
Oh, was it?
that-
I thought that was the Apollo. I don't know why I thought
He
that
said
was
when
the
he
Apollo.
said I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. That was his famous Jeff Comedy Jam appearance, and
know
he
what?
killed
You're
it
right.
with that. And
Yeah.
he killed it
You're
with
right.
that.
Yeah.
But he might have done the Apollo and gotten booed for sure. I mean,
But
most
he did,
people did.
I know he did.
Plus, I've heard though, like as I've heard podcasts that talk about it behind the scenes, and they say the reason why a lot of people end up getting booed is because before the show starts and before they start taping, they encourage the audience to boo. Like they tell you, like the minute y'all don't like something, start booing. Like so, they kind of get them a little
Yeah.
boo
Into it,
happy.
yeah.
they get them a little trigger happy with
The
the booing.
Sandman comes out, and then the fucking siren's going off, and everybody's having a good time.
Like they don't
It's
ever go
fun.
like, if you like it, cheer. Like they really emphasize that if you don't like it, be sure to boo. You know
I
what
sure do
mean?
love black culture. Let them know they fucking suck.
Which is cool. I like that.
I do enjoy that too because
Yeah.
people need to hear that more often.
do. I
They
agree.
really.
They
fucking
really do.
That's well. I'm
They
not
really
gonna,
do.
Yeah, I'm not going to be the one to start.
Have you guys, speaking of Jamie Foxx, have you seen his special? It's old now, but I Might Need Security.
Nuh-uh.
You guys seen it?
I probably have.
Comedy special. It's one of his only comedy specials, like an official one, because he hasn't done one in a long ass time. That shit's so hilarious.
He
dude.
started as comedy and then moved to acting, right?
He started in his childhood and shit as a musician. He started as a piano player. Yeah, I was listening. There's a whole biography because
Yeah,
he's from Terrell,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, he's from
Texas,
Terrell.
yeah.
They're so proud of that guy over there.
He's from why
They
they
got
should
much
be.
else going on.
Yeah,
They have
Terrell.
literally nothing else.
But
but Jamie
he
Foxx.
talks about when he was like in middle school, adolescent. I saw an interview with him once when he would take piano lessons and he had to like walk to and from the piano lesson or like ride his bike or something.
Dedication.
And these fucking white dudes like in a truck like chased him down
Jesus.
and like tried to fucking get him, and he had to go like hide from him and shit when he was.
Well,
like,
now they're all dead and on meth, so
Yeah.
fuck those guys.
Yeah.
And Jamie Foxx is like a fucking multimillionaire.
But he was talking about how that happened to him and stuff, and it was like
Fucking
traumatizing.
wild, yeah.
Did it happen in Terrell or in
Jesus.
Dallas?
I don't know.
Because it sounds like it could happen in both places.
Yeah, I mean,
Terrell sucks.
Yeah.
They have like one good restaurant, and it's not even good anymore. And then they have Jamie Foxx, and that's it.
How do you know
Yeah.
about the good restaurant in Terrell?
Because
you're very
my
up on
family
Terrell.
lives in-
Yeah.
My family lives in Wills Point, which is literally like 45 minutes out of Terrell.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, when you come back this way, yeah, we used to always hit the place called Pop's Chicken.
And it's not good anymore.
Not anymore. They
Coffee
sold
time.
it. The original.
Oh.
So the original owners, they were really good. Like it was phenomenal. It was
Yeah.
a great little country place. And then when they sold it, it went downhill quick.
Fried chicken.
Yeah. Well, not even just fried chicken. Like they had catfish, greens, you name it. Like all the Southern food.
And I fucking love good food.
Yeah.
It'll put you to sleep right after you eat it.
Yeah.
That's some good
Something
shit
with a good
right
nap.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit. Well, that's Terrell for you. But yeah.
It's because that's all they had.
Some
They had nothing else.
racism, some fried food. That's
Yeah.
Terrell,
Went out of
Texas.
business.
That's
That's
just
it.
what it is. And
Yeah,
Jamie
that
Foxx.
special dude is so fucking fun. So he started as a musician. And he actually tried to be a serious R&B musician. He put out an album and it flopped.
Oh, I didn't
R&B
know
album.
that.
Yeah, an R&B album. Because he really can sing, but no
Yeah,
one really
he
took him
can.
seriously as an R&B musician for whatever reason. But then Living Color, and he blew up as a comic
That
and all
was
that
my
stuff.
favorite show growing
Yeah,
up.
yeah. So that's how he got blown up. Like, you know, and then he did a bunch of stand-ups, mini kind of, not I wouldn't say mini, but shorter specials. But I Might Need Security was like a big special. It came out like in 03 or 04 or
think I
something.
watched that. I didn't
Because he
really
talks about Bush. It's right in the middle of like Bush, you know, that whole era, like Iraq and all this shit. Because he's got great jokes about that shit, dude. He's like if you can imagine Bill Clinton was still in office and he went over there, like he'd just fucking be like, Osama, what the hell? You want to hit this man? What the hell are you doing over here, man? You got to chill out. You know what the problem is? You need some pussy. You need to start unveiling some of these bitches. There might be some ass under here. He's so good.
That's a good answer.
So fucking good. He's like, unveil some of these bitches.
I'm going to check that out. I forget he did comedy. I didn't.
Which one was that?
I Might Need Security.
I Might Need Security.
Yeah, yeah.
It's already an actor.
I
at
definitely
that
gotta go
point.
check that out.
Yeah. It's dude, that special is like so good. Like it's fucking hilarious. Super good.
I'm gonna say I've never seen an episode of In Living Color. Someone had mentioned that earlier.
It's classic stuff. You can watch on YouTube.
I know. I feel so weird saying that out loud. I've never seen a fucking episode.
How old are you?
30.
You just be ashamed of yourself, yeah.
What did you say? Why did you laugh?
Because dude, it was just weird. 30. No one said anything for some reason afterwards. It was just weird. It was a lull. It was like no one said anything after.
Because if he was like 24, I could give him a pass, right? Yeah. But 30, dude, you were in our era. So like,
I know. I don't know why I never watched it.
You missed out on some great shit.
Yeah, I've heard.
Just watch the YouTube clips.
Just watch the clips. That's
the clips aren't the same as
the clips aren't the same, dude. Get a fucking regular analog TV set. Get a good signal on your antennas. Get the rabbit ears.
I can do that.
And watch it on video cassette.
Oh, video cassette. I don't need the rabbit ears.
Yeah, that's true. You wouldn't need the video.
You need a VCR.
You find a VCR. Good luck finding one of those.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna find podcast material at a garage sale before a VCR.
Yep.
Now that's a callback.
You'll find
that's a callback. So we talked about that before we started recording.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even realize that one.
That's a deep call when you go, now see, that is a real callback because you do the thing before that one, the thing.
Yeah.
Oh man. Whatever, dude.
Yeah.
It still did better than my Robert Stack callback, so that's good.
Yeah, it's my. I still want to see the new Unsolved Mysteries because
you should.
Well, I hate the fact they don't have the host, but I'll watch it. Just
well, then after that,
they still narrate it.
I guess I could sit in.
They don't narrate it now.
I swear it's narrated.
No, they don't. They just do a documentary style where they just have the eerie music.
You're right.
They'll have text and say like,
right.
no one, blah 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 blah. But they don't go fucking. No one knows.
See, that's what I want.
Yeah,
fucking.
Because then it was what's his name? The guy from Get Shorty and a bunch of other shit. Fucking what's his name, dude? The guy after Robert Stack passed away, the other dude replaced him as the host for a while when it was still on TV in like the 2000s. What was the fucking guy's name?
Is that the John Travolta movie?
Yeah. John Travolta's the star. The guy who gets his nose broken, huh?
Danny DeVito.
No, not the guy that was the host of. He was probably in it. He was in it, but it's not the guy Dennis Farina. No, that's not the guy. What's that fucking guy's name?
With the mustache.
He's got like a Chicago.
Yeah, that's Dennis Farina. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. He hosted it.
Oh, I fucking love that voice hosting.
I know.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah, I know.
Fucking great.
I know.
It's got to be
the best missing.
It's what television's been missing.
Yeah, he died though, right? He's passed away.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I know him from is Snatch, and which is a great movie.
It's such a great movie.
Underrated
as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, and then it's a Tim Allen movie, believe it or not. Nothing But Trouble or something like that.
Santa Claus?
No, not Santa Claus.
Oh yeah.
That's a good Tim Allen movie. I'll say that much. That's a good one. The second one was not that bad either.
You know, he almost went to prison for selling drugs before he started comedy.
Yeah,
I thought he did go to prison.
No,
he started doing
he was
stand-up
looking at time. He was looking at doing time, and like I think maybe he did a very small amount or whatever. I guess.
No.
I was probably high when I watched that.
No, it's cool. I didn't know that. I very recently found that out. I didn't know.
I swear on everything I love that he went to jail already.
He might have gone for. It was a short time, I think. Maybe he did go to jail for a couple years or something.
And he got bailed out by the Illuminati or some shit. I don't remember.
Well, I don't know about that.
No, look.
Yeah, I don't remember what I was watching. I was really high
because he wasn't that important.
Ancient Aliens.
Yeah, it was probably
what came on
like
after.
Anything that anybody watches while they're high boils down to the Illuminati. Did it?
It always does.
You see the triangle hand shape he made? No, we can't trust him. He's an agent. He's an agent for the elites. Yeah. We can't.
Y'all really think that shit exists?
Yes.
Of course you do. Why wouldn't you? What about you, Crux? Like seriously?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't honestly know. I think there are compelling arguments on both sides. I think that going the degree to which a lot of people talk about it, I think is a little crazy. I think maybe there is some kind of like, I think that there are secret societies.
He's been bought out. That's what I'm.
That's what it is. He's already signed his contract.
You guys, let's go ahead and
wrap this shit out before you get me yanked out of it. I'm sure there are secret societies. I mean, I don't know how much they.
Well, we know
control.
there's secret societies.
I don't know how much they control, but
I think the Skull and Bones or whatever is way more significant than the Illuminati.
Yeah, well, if you think about how many presidents have been involved in that, that's way more scary.
They all like blow each other and they can't talk
Hollywood
about it or something.
Group.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which is weird because when I do it, I'm just like, bye. You know, when they do it, they can run the world. It's not fair. You know, like, when do I get to run something?
Well, when you come out to I'm coming out.
I'll start doing it again. Yeah. Find me in the black rooms. I don't know.
Magic Mark, everybody.
Magic Mark. I love
Yeah,
it.
but yes, to answer your question, yes, I do believe, and to an extent, yeah, there's some sort of like people running shit. Because I mean, if you think about it, like if either one of us wanted to go on vacation, we'd have to plan right ahead of time. These people have infinite amount of money. What are they going to plan? Vacation? They don't have to fucking worry about that shit. They can just start planning other stuff, like the course of people's lives.
So you don't think they plan vacations?
No, I think they can just go on vacation. They don't have to really fucking plan. Like we have to save
I think when
money.
I think of the Illuminati, the last thing I think of is their vacation.
That's a fucking funny
I think
thing.
of like the baby blood idea.
They
you know,
have
like
no
the whole
reason
thing
to have
with
to plan for a vacation. What I'm telling you, we working people have to plan for a fucking vacation. They don't have to worry about that shit. They
You don't think they make any plan? They just go vacation. That's it.
Yeah, I actually know people who are they work for
No
very,
suitcase.
very rich people. Yeah, they
No
just
travel toothpaste.
You don't believe it. I actually know people.
I'm asking.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like
He's saying he knows
they'll buy
people,
clothes.
so.
No, but I'll tell you, my mother-in-law works for like very wealthy people.
that are in
And
the Illuminati.
no.
Oh.
But they,
You got a little
You know
weird
what?
when you said that.
He
bro.
did.
I wonder.
Very wealthy people.
They are. They're
So
very
I
wealthy.
wonder, wait a
But
minute, hold
the
on.
reason I say that is like
Time out.
they can go out and buy clothes, expensive clothes. Like this is like TJ Maxx expensive. They're like fucking like
TJ Maxx expensive.
they're like what's like Nordstrom expensive. Like stuff that like I couldn't even imagine buying.
Yeah.
Never wear
Like
it.
$30,000 shirts and
Yeah,
shit.
never
like
wear
stupid
it,
shit.
and then they'll just give it away. I'm just like, they've never worn these clothes ever, and they don't fucking care. I was like, I don't know that level of money, but there's
Those
levels.
shouldn't be your mom's friends. Those should be your friends.
I know. I wish she works for them. They're not friends.
Oh,
She's
I
an
thought,
employee.
okay. I thought you said it.
Yeah, she's an employee.
She just cleans her
She
toilets.
just
Sorry.
works there. And but that's a level which I'll never understand. But there's levels above that. But they don't have to fucking worry about anything. You know, like everything's made for. Like, do you think the DuPont family worries about fucking bills or anything? No, I'm sure they have some fucking weird shit going on. Maybe they've been in Skull and Bones. What I'm trying to say is that there's people who have a lot of money who don't have to fucking worry about anything, and they can just be involved in like
Other shit.
like setting the course for like mankind. Fucking knows. Who do they can invest inside like Elon Musk's stupid brain chip thing? You know, people investing in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Oh,
That's
Neuralink?
fucking whatever. Yeah, Neuralink. Yeah, it's not just happening by accident. They're investing in the future, which is
Do you have things that piss you off?
yeah. The fact that you don't believe me. Nah, I'll think of one real quick. Go ahead.
Do you have one? I forgot to remind you. We do things that piss me off. We do
Oh,
a
dude, I got
segment.
fucking lists. Of
You got-
shit that
you got
pisses me
lists?
off. People
Okay,
that
cool,
smack when they eat. I swear to God, I want to choke you to fucking
started.
death.
I guess he's
People
starting.
that eat medium rare steak. It's either rare or it's fucking done.
All right, let's do things that piss me off real quick.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead.
Let's do it. I like
Dude,
it.
I'm
I like
telling
it.
you, I can
He's
go
like,
all
yeah, I
day.
got a fucking list. Let me go. That was good. No,
Let
that was
me
good.
loose, coach.
That's cool. That's cool. No, my thing was this. It's more like just like. So I've been getting down for the first time ever. Never really got anything from there. I've been getting Papa Murphy's a lot lately. The pizza, the take and bake. And the guy told me when I was ordering the pizza, and I don't blame him for this. I blame the other people that don't do their research. He goes, he's taking my order, and then he's like, and by the way, you know that we don't make the pizza, you don't bake the pizza here, right? And I was like, yeah. Why do people think that you do? No, all the time, man. And then they order, and then we get to the part where we hand them the unmade pizza, and they get really pissed off. So I'm like, how do people not fucking know?
Yeah.
That the
It
whole
literally
thing underneath
says
is take and bake.
Yeah. But did you know they take food stamps?
EBT card?
Yeah. Yeah,
No, I
you can
didn't.
buy pizza with the food stamps.
That doesn't surprise me.
Hey, you're welcome, guys. Look, I've been through
Jack
enough.
in the Box does, I know.
Shut the fuck
EBT,
up, really?
at least in California they do. I don't know
Fuck
about
out of
Texas.
here. Jack in the Box does?
Yeah, well, I don't know about here.
Not here. No way.
Okay.
No way. No fucking chance in hell.
California, you can buy a house with the EBT card.
You can buy a child with an EBT card. in
you can fucking
California.
buy that baby blood from the Illuminati.
Yeah.
But now,
Bathing in it.
Jack in the Box, at least in California, except they have the signs outside that say now accepting EBT.
Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
So the thing that pisses you off is people don't realize that they're
That they don't,
taking
they
bake.
fucking don't realize that Papa Murphy's is take and bake.
I don't know
dude.
how you missed that. Like, I'm sure it says it when you're ordering online or how the fuck you order. It says take and bake everywhere.
He says, "Oh, by the way, man, we don't bake the pizza here, right?" I was like, "Yeah," and then I'm like, I didn't get mad. I was just asking. I was like, "Do people really
Yeah,
think?" And
you
they're
were
like, "Oh yeah, they
dumbfounded.
get pissed all the time. They'll show up for the pizzas and be like, "What the fuck? It's not made."
You were dumbfounded by other people's stupidity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It pissed me off that people don't fucking know that.
I'm glad that that's the only thing that pisses you off. Like,
Well,
that
that's all I
means
got.
that
I
you're
do
a
this
very-
every week, dude. You run out of shit. It seems easy at first, but then when you start dwindling down.
No,
Yeah.
I think you're working through your.
Well, I like to
issues.
do specific instances. It's not like things that like generally
Like
piss
generally
me off.
piss
Yeah,
me
these
off?
are like something happened that annoyed me or mildly was an inconvenience.
Yeah, I have
what I mean?
so many.
Things that bother you.
do this
Things that
all day.
annoy you.
And then some people come on. Not you didn't do this, but I'm saying some people will come on and go, guys, these aren't even big deals. It's like that's the fucking point, you fucking idiot,
I think Tom said that.
huh?
Didn't Tom Murphy say it's not a...
Hey,
He said it's not a big
he
deal.
said
What do you
these aren't even
complain?
that big of a deal.
Yeah.
These things, guys.
The thing that pissed me off is the fact that I make too much money to use EBT at Papa Murphy's, apparently. That's...
You're just leeching
I just gave
off
him a
of
brand
mine.
new thing to be mad
Well, you know
at.
what? I'll be honest with you. Like,
Fucking libertarian.
I went to a seminar and it was like talking about like remodeling, city programs to remodel your home, and I make too much money to do any of it. And I don't make a lot of money. I'm just like, the threshold for to be able to do this is so poor. Like, why am I here? Like, this is like, it's not helping me whatsoever. Like, I don't like the fact that I unfortunately make too much money to get city help, but also I don't make that much money and I'm just fucking stuck, you know? Just, I don't know. I really had nothing.
I got you.
Yeah. It's just frustrating. Help me. I need help. I'm a minority. Please. But now
thing that pissed me off. I make too much money,
I
bro.
make too much money to be-
Right, I'm over here like, oh, you
to
poor
be
thing.
poor. I make too much money to be technically poor by the city standards. That's upsetting
is
to
fucked,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, I get taxed after
I can go on fucking tangents on things that
Just
piss
pick,
me off.
yeah, just whatever.
Oh, well, okay. Here's something that pissed me off recently. I took the kids Halloween trick or treating
Yeah.
and stuff, and people would literally leave their lights on and have no candy. If you don't know how to Halloween,
Oh yeah,
don't fucking
yeah,
participate.
that's true.
Like, turn your fucking light off.
That's a good point.
Because now I'm wasting my time and
Yeah.
my kids' time while we're trying to candy hunt before the sun goes completely down.
You're right.
Right?
Yeah.
And you have your fucking light on.
I respect that. Did they have anything on
I
the
will
porch?
shoot your fucking house up. Stop
Jesus.
with the bullshit. It's annoying me because like now I have to listen to 13 people be mad at me
Yeah.
for some shit I can't control.
Yeah.
And I just want to go out of my fucking mind.
Yeah.
I get that.
What if he like admitted to a fucking aggravated assault and fucking murder on you? So then this asshole, I start shooting him.
So then I start choking him, right?
There's a light. Well, he doesn't have any candy.
I pull the gun out. Bam! Got him.
Your
I
Honor,
was
Your
sick and
Honor.
tired.
He had the fucking light on
don't
during
understand.
Halloween.
It was my daughter's first Halloween.
Chris Tadlock later admitted on a podcast.
That's just one of many things that just I did. My problem is I get annoyed by things that I shouldn't, and then they later just piss me off. It's like I can't get over it.
I get that.
I have a very serious problem that I'm trying to get over because I shouldn't be annoyed with half the things I am.
I get that. I get more annoyed by things that like are small things, like me stubbing my toe. Like that bothers me. But if someone cuts me off in traffic, I really don't get that bothered by people doing stupid shit because I expect it because everybody's living for themselves. But it's just small things that really fucking irk me. Like dropping a whole pint of blueberries on the floor. It's my fault, but I fucking hate the fact that I did it.
No, what's worse? What's worse is if like the worst thing to me is like if you drop something on the floor and you know you fucked up and then you step on it,
Oh yeah.
and now you're just
yeah.
really
That's
pissed
even-
off because
yeah,
I'm fuming
dude.
about
Why
that.
did you throw the microphone 20 feet away from you?
Why are you laughing at my blueberry
It
face?
was just weird.
it's
You're
probably
like,
because he
"No,
couldn't
it's-
drop the
I
mic,
just
so the
got
best
so
he
mad
had was
that
to
I
push
did
it.
it.
I was upset at myself. Blueberries are fucking expensive. I just dropped a whole pint on the floor.
Just pick them up. Wash them off.
They
I also,
roll everywhere.
they roll.
They fucking go.
I hate TikTok videos that expose food too because I eat that food. Like
Oh,
I saw
yeah,
one where
yeah.
they were doing strawberries and they put them in like this bowl of water and put like baking soda or some stupid shit in it and all these
Vinegar
little
and
worms
baking
start
soda,
coming out.
yeah.
I was like,
right.
fuck it, thanks a lot because I'm never eating those again. And I liked strawberries.
I love strawberries. I also do the vinegar bath. Yeah, it's good for you.
Is that what it is? Is it vinegar?
Put it in there, yeah. Yeah, I
Okay.
do. Yeah, I don't want all that.
Vinegar bath?
Yeah, I do.
He doesn't want to eat the maggots.
I sure don't want the pesticides in my body.
fucking-
I'm sorry.
Ooh, that's
I'm ready
a good
for
point.
the
So that's how you get rid of the
parasites.
pesticides?
yeah, it takes off the layer that's on it. Yeah, the vinegar eats away at it.
And then the vinegar taste goes away. You wash it off.
Yeah, you rinse them again.
Do you have worms that come out?
Do I have? No, I don't have any worms.
He said there's worms.
Well, TikTok. First of all, TikTok said there's worms.
I don't know
didn't
where he's buying his produce at. First
Yeah.
off,
I
just-
it's Central
Walmart.
Market for me.
Walmart's where you buy all the best produce.
And plus, TikTok is from China.
Oh, from China. On the Libertarian podcast, we don't promote.
Not really, though. It's actually just the parent company. I'm like the spokesman. Well, guys, actually, it's just the parent company that's mildly affiliated, and Americans have complete independence over there.
You know what it was? Is you remember that you're on TikTok. It's like, fuck, I got to get myself out of this hole.
It doesn't matter. Who cares?
What? No.
Who cares, bro?
Whatever, dude.
Anyway, that's it, guys. That's the end. Follow Chris Tadlock, What Up World podcast. Thanks for coming by, dude. And then, as always, Marc Plot is here as a regular here every week. So, Crux, yeah, motherfuckers.
Crux, yeah.
Let me hear you say Crux, yeah. Crux, yeah. Let me hear you say Crux, yeah. Crux, yeah.